Hey guys, welcome back to my channel today. Really appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate all the new subscribers we've gotten. Appreciate all my friends and neighbors at GoGo Magnolia who watch my videos. Very grateful. And while you're here today, before we start the video, hey, consider clicking the thumbs up. It helps us with the YouTube algorithms. Gets more people watching our videos. Please subscribe, and when you do, click the notification bell so you know when I post new videos. Posting a lot of videos per week. So anyway, gardening videos, cooking videos, food reviews, got some bird videos coming. And so let's get along and start the video. Today, I don't know if you guys watched it or if you remember, I'm going to link it up above, but I did a review of this product, HEB's, what will they call it, Instant Oatmeal Maple Brown Sugar. This product right here in HEB is about $1. And today I'm going to do a comparison video. I'm going to compare it to this Kodiac, what do they call it, Power Cup Maple Brown Sugar. Both of these are maple brown sugar, the HEB brand, and the Kodiac Oatmeal are similar products. They're on the shelf next to each other practically, but the Kodiac is about $1 more, and so I'm trying to find out if I think it tastes as good as this HEB, which I really liked. Now here are some of the differences. On the label of the Kodiac it says 100% whole grains. I don't see that anywhere so far, but you do have the heart healthy symbol on the HEB, and the Kodiac is protein packed. It has 14 grams of protein. The HEB has 10, so you're getting about a third more protein. The HEB is 1.59 ounce. That's 45 grams. The Kodiac oatmeal is 2.12 ounce. That's 60 grams. So that may account for the extra protein. You're getting a little. I guess you're getting a little more in the Kodiac. They both have the HEB brand is Best Buy of $4/19/2025, and the Kodiac has a Best Buy date of March 2025. So if you're into food storage, you can hang on to these for about a year to a year and a half. I think they'd be good food storage items, but the thing is, you've got to rotate them. So if you put them in your pantry, always check your Best Buy dates and eat the oldest ones first. That way you're saving them. You're going to have them around in case of emergency for a longer period of time. Okay, the calories in the Kodiac are 230, 3 grams or 4% of your daily fat, saturated fat 3%, trans fat 0, cholesterol 2%, sodium 200 milligrams or 9%, total carbohydrates 35 grams or 14%, dietary fiber 4 grams or 14%, Total sugars 12 grams. Includes 12 grams added sugars, which is 24% of your daily allowance. Protein 23%. Vitamin D 0%. Calcium 10%. From 3 milligrams 15%. Potassium 4%. Okay, the HEB brand is 170 calories. By the way, these are both considered a single serving. Saturated fat 0%. So you got 0% fat in here in the HEB, and you've got 3% in the Kodiac. Trans fat 0 grams. Cholesterol 3%, 1% more than the Kodiak. Cholesterol 3%. Cholesterol in the Kodiak is 2%. Sodium 250 milligrams. So you got more salt in the HEB brand. And 11%. That's, by the way, that's not a lot of salt for your daily allowance in either of these. Total carbohydrates 28 grams versus 14 grams. And again, these differences may be because it seems like you're getting a little bit more oatmeal in the Kodiak cup. Dietary fiber 3% and includes 10 milligrams of added sugar. Includes, you're getting a little more sugar in the Kodiak. Protein 10 grams, and of course you're getting more protein in the Kodiak. And let me get a magnifying glass here. My eyes are not what they used to be. Okay, so in the Kodiak you're getting 100% whole grain rolled oats, pea protein concentrate with tapioca starch, cane sugar, milk protein, concentrated brown sugar, whey protein isolate with sunflower lecithin, dried maple syrup, milk protein isolate, sea salt, and natural flavor. Contains milk. Due to processing on shared equipment, may contain trace amounts of egg, soy tree nuts, and wheat. So if you have a nut allergy, could be a problem. Ingredients in the HEB brand are whole grain rolled oat, sugar, milk protein isolate, whey protein, concentrate, natural flavor, salt, caramel color. Made with pride, and it does contain milk, but it makes no mention of being prepared on equipment that processes any kind of nuts. So, like I said, I already have a video about how I think of this one tasting. After you watch this video, I'll have it linked above here and at the end of this video, so you can go watch that one. See what you think if you're an oatmeal fan. Oatmeal is typically pretty good for you. If you really wanted the best benefit from oatmeal, you might want to just buy a Quaker Oats container and make your own fresh oatmeal, and then you can sweeten it or salt it, or a lot of people add butter. But for the most part, I think these are fairly healthy, convenient. You're probably going to pay more buying them a container at a time. However, again, this one is $2, this one is $1, so we're trying to find out today why this one is so much better. And what I'm going to do now is heat up my water, and I'll come back with you guys after my water's ready. But before I do that, let's take a look. Oh, by the way, the instant maple brown HEB brand oatmeal that I tried did have dehydrated apple pieces in it, so I'm going to, just to be fair, I'm going to add some blackberries to this once I get it made. I don't know if you can see that. there is a fair amount of white powdery substance in there. That's probably the maple brown sugar and the dried syrup. So as I said, I'm going to start heating this water up. By the way, I use filtered water. I don't put tap water in anything I eat. You make your own decisions on that. You can use bottled water, but I like filtered water. So I'll be back shortly and we'll do a taste test. By the way, before I get on with the review, I do want to mention that I link some of the things that I consume and use to make my videos, like this BLUETTI power station. Great for camping. I used it to heat my water that I'm going to make my oatmeal with. This hot plate that I got on Amazon. And so if you go to any of those links there, it's always linked in my comments and up above in the comments. So if you buy any of these items, the channel does make a small commission. I like these items. I use them. I've seen them in other videos, especially like the BLUETTI. If your power was out and for any reason you wanted to make some instant oatmeal or a variety of other things you might see linked in my other videos, one of these power stations is a good idea. In fact, I have two. Yeah, I was able to heat my water and make this video without plugging into a wall socket, and you could too if you needed to. So what I want to do now is heat this oatmeal. Let's see. I don't see a fill line in this cup. That's probably not a good thing. So I'm going to have to eyeball it. And I don't like my oatmeal real soupy. They say use a microwave, but I think boiling water worked with the HEB, so let's see if it works with the Kodiac. We'll just let that steep for a few minutes. Let's see what it says on here. Well, again, they're saying to use a microwave, and I'm not. So I'll give this a couple of minutes to start working. Another thing I wanted to mention, I don't know why, but I watch a lot of YouTube myself. In fact, many of the people who come by and subscribe to Just Eat It reviews, I go back and subscribe to them. If you go to my homepage, my video YouTube homepage, you scroll down and you'll see other channels linked that I like to watch. And basically, folks, this little cup of oatmeal is a meal ready to eat, or in short, an MRE, because it's breakfast. And there's a guy that I like to watch out there. His channel is Steve189, and he has basically built a channel off of reviewing MREs, meals ready to eat, and he specializes in the military ones. It's a pretty interesting channel. He'll consume some things that I wouldn't touch. He'll find a 40 or 50-year-old MRE, and he'll open it up and eat whatever parts of it he thinks is safe. But be careful with your MREs, folks, because most of those type of meals are designed to last a year to a year and a half. And if you want survival food, you've got to go get the right kind of survival food. There's food out there that will last you 25 years if you keep it at the right temperature. It's packaged in a certain way where it'll last, and that's the type of thing that doomsday and preppers tend to keep on hand in case the grid goes down or we get attacked in a war or something like that. Personally, myself, I believe you should try to have 3 months of food around in your pantry or whatever, because if it gets any worse than that, I'm not sure you're going to survive it. I'm not sure I'm going to survive it, but you just don't want to go hungry. And then if you're storing any kind of food, be sure to rotate it. Always check your dates and eat your oldest food first, and save the youngest food for consuming later on. Let's see how our oatmeal is coming along. Well, what I'm going to do is pour it out into this bowl. I'm thinking the consistency of my HEB chili was better, as far as I don't like it quite as much liquid, and it was hard for me to determine how much water to put in here because there's not a fill line, and unless this is the fill line, and I couldn't see that inside the cup was adding my water, so that was a little disappointing. Now in the HEB brown maple sugar oatmeal I tried, it did have some dehydrated apple chunks in it, so I'm going to give the Kodiac here the advantage, and I would usually add something to my oatmeal. I'm going to add some blackberries. This is blackberry season, so I was able to get this package of blackberries for under $2. Oh, by the way, the HEB brand is sweeter, but theirs went up, so I had to go with the other brand. And I'm using HEB vanilla creamer, or it might be Hillshire Farms, but still HEB. And I like HEB brand because they taste good, and because if I buy my groceries with my HEB card, I get a 5% discount, and I like that. It comes back once a month and generally fills my gas tank. Now let's see if this Kodiac oatmeal will fill my personal gas tank, and how does it taste. Oh, let me get a little bit without the blackberry first. That's what you're looking at. I think it's actually sweeter than the HEB brand, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, most people will sugar their oatmeal, but I'm not sure that it needs to be quite this sweet. Sure does make that blackberry taste good. I ate that HEB one out of the cup, but I since gotten this clear glass bowl for my videos when I make soups or other liquidy things, so you can get a better view of it. I'm thinking, oh, here it says add water or milk until oatmeal is covered, then stir well, which is pretty much what I did. Just kind of makes sense to do it that way. Do I like this? Yes, because I like oatmeal in general. I've been wanting to try some of Kodiak's pancake mix and waffle mix, just because the packaging is kind of intriguing with the Kodiak bear on it. There's just something rugged about that. However, again, I like the Krusteaz brand of waffle mix and pancake mix, and I think it tastes just fine, and it's significantly less expensive than the Kodiak brand. So I don't know exactly what they're selling as of yet, as far as why does it cost more than the other brands. I guess with a lot of people, it's just brand preference. You know, I used to buy brands, name brands of everything that we brought home and consumed. But as this economy, inflation has taken a grip on everybody's grocery budget, I started buying store brands. And I gotta tell you, in most cases, I've been perfectly happy. Canned foods, a lot of, I especially like HEB brand bacon, and but I won't quit eating my Jimmy Dean sausage. Hey, I'm gonna link a video up here for cooking some Jimmy Dean sausage. Now, in the case of this oatmeal, even though I like this Kodiak oatmeal, I don't think necessarily that it's any better than the HEB brown sugar oatmeal, especially the one that has apples in it. Now, I also did a review on, I think, an HEB oatmeal. I'll link it up here, that has mango in it. I do like the Kodiak brand better than the HEB mango brand. I just didn't think it was as good as the maple brown sugar. So what I'm going to be stocking, and I'm going to keep several of these HEB brown sugar and apple in my pantry, because I could have 2 for every one of these Kodiak. And that's just smart, makes sense. Every dollar or 20 cents you can save anywhere these days, why not go ahead and do it? I think we're getting ready to go into a period of stagflation, where a lot of these companies can't sell their products because they're just expensive and consumers are running out of money. So things may change, and but anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review of this Kodiak oatmeal. I don't see any reason not to buy it if you'd rather pay $1 more than you're going to pay for this HEB brand. Doesn't taste bad, it tastes pretty good. I think it's a little sweeter than the HEB. Hope you enjoyed this comparison video. Look forward to seeing you guys on the next time. God bless and have a great day.